What I'd like to do is discover some Earth-like planets, systems where other life might exist. I've got to finance a much larger ship to do those sort of things, but this place has been searched no end. We'll just do a bit of trading for now, perhaps a bit of mining.
Stop your damned whining.
Oh, that's just great, Midnight. Brilliant, quite brilliant.
Yes, I am rather brilliant indeed. Well, no, not rather brilliant. Dazzlingly brilliant, huh?
Sorry, Midnight. I am whining, aren't I? Quite right. But there we are. And Minus has got something for me. Minus?
Ah, Commander Failure. What can I do for you?
As ever, always so very charming.
If stupidity was painful, you'd be in agony forever.
I'm told you've something for me. Something arriving. Oh!
Hello!
Greetings.
Minus!
Hello.
Minus. Remarkable. Even I have to agree that most humans are sometimes quite stupid. Present company excluded, of course. However, we do so love to be in their company. Eh?
No.
Oh, I'm not sure I can deal with this. Midnight?
Assuming I'm right, and I invariably am, you are about to instruct some laborious command.
Oh, that's just great.
Midnight. How very delightful. Are you well? And yes, I mean that sincerely.
Time for me to leave.
I concur.
Oh, well, thank you both. Why don't you just leave me here with...
Vasco. Vasco. That's me. I am Vasco.
Good to meet you, Vasco. I've heard very good things about you.
Right, I must tell you, if you hear any outbursts, don't worry, and do forgive me, as I do enjoy a crossword, during which I tend to think out loud, especially if the cryptic clue is obscure. It's most irritating. Anyway, yes, four-legged cavalry beast. Ah! H-O-R-S-E, horse. There! If I do get stuck, you'll know about it.
Look, it's not that long a journey. Is there something else you could do? And can you do it quietly?
Dynamite!
Morning, everybody.
The
reason we're playing
staring me in the face the whole
this in the
time.
background, I'm not sure if any of you guys had the pleasure of meeting Paul yesterday. Paul's the guy who's actually made all these voice packs with the likes of Brian Blessed and who's the guy from Red Dwarf? Norman Lawrence and co.
I'm dreadfully sorry.
And they're proving it exceptionally successful for him. It's a really good sort of success story for a member of the community who's gone on, saw a gap in the market and has made it run. Speaking to him yesterday, can't say too much, but Frontier are aware of it. Frontier are quite supportive of it. So it's something that we're going to see a lot more of in the future. The Americans love it by all accounts. So I did say to him that if we got a chance, we'd play the new Vasco trailer, which is obviously the Brian Blessed voice pack. I haven't had a chance to use any of them yet, but when I get home, it's one of the first things I'm going to have a little play with and explore. So I thought, just as we were getting ready, we'd put that on in the background.
You're such a delight.
Knock it off.
He's a tree of knowledge.
So,
yes.
When's the Lave Radio one coming? Do you really want to hear more Lave Radio? You've got... I know. I think there's a nice sort of similarity between yourself and the depressed Holly from Red Dwarf. Really, I think there's definitely space for that. How are we all doing this morning? Everybody had fun yesterday? Yeah. Great stuff. Everybody get to bed nice and early? No. Yeah. No. I have to say, guys, thank you very much. As organisers, it's always nice when you bring a group of sort of 200 people to a hotel, leaving only 10 rooms, and it's the people in the 10 rooms that get into a fight at 2 o'clock in the morning. So thank you very much for your well-behaved activities last night. And yes, Very sorry to miss the naked bride in the corridor at 3 o'clock this morning. I don't know why I didn't sign up for that particular activity yesterday. Bless her. Yeah, I mean, just some quick highlights from yesterday, guys. Certainly from my point of view, I think Frontier came down. They did us really proud. We were joking on Friday night before they rocked up as to what sort of things they could possibly be making announcements about and what sort of things might get them booed off stage. I think that the favourite was doing an Elite Dangerous theme for Planet Coaster. I thought that might be a big announcement for us. But I think you'll all agree that the skins and the decals are a really nice touch. I mean, we're talking about maybe 200 of those going out into the wild out of a game population of 65,000. That's pretty special. So yeah, a massive thank you. And I've forgotten the artist's name, the guy who did it, but he spent 3 hours, no, 3 days of his own time working on those, because obviously Frontier's a business. They looked at the business rationale of spending 3 days on something that's only going to sort of benefit 200 people, and there wasn't a lot of business sense in it. So he said, no, let me do it. I'll take it home. I'll work on it at my own time. And I think the results speak for themselves. I think they're great. So yeah, a massive thank you to Frontier. CQC, I know it's a little bit of a it's a bit of a dividing subject amongst the PC crowd, but the fact that they brought that forward, it was going to be Christmas for the PC. They now told us yesterday that that's actually going to be shortly. And it might be a Frontier shortly, sort of like soon, so it might still be Christmas, but I think the idea was that it was going to come out shortly after the PC release, the Xbox release. So that's, again, yeah, that's quite an interesting bit of news. And of course the Imperial Eagle, which did look exceptionally badass, didn't it? So hands up all those people that are prepared to admit that they were the ones that posted it on social media straight away. No. I'm sure it will appear in the not too distant future. Finally, guys, there's lots of panels going on today. They're smaller. Obviously, it's a much more laid-back day today. We haven't got Frontier with us. Julian's panel, I would really like everybody to get in there, because I think that is probably going to be one of the highlights of the day. Obviously, Julian Gollop. I'm trying not to look at you, Julian, because I know you're in the room. But yeah, these are games, Rebel Star, Chaos. These are games that we all played as we were growing up. We're really interested to hear how those games came about. So I think that's 2 o'clock, isn't it? I don't know why I'm looking at you, Grant. Karen? It's about 2 o'clock. In fact, Julian, what time's your panel? It is 2 o'clock. Excellent. So make sure you get yourselves along to that. And a couple of extra things. The raffle. As always, it's become a bit of a LaveCon tradition. We have more prizes than we have people. That's normally the way it works for... yeah, we do love to raffle you to death. It's a great incentive for you to stay until the bitter end of the convention. We have some phenomenal prizes. We have some tickets to things like Gadget Show Live, that are not just standard tickets, but these are sort of your high-end hospitality tickets and things like that. We've got some Google cardboards to hand out. We've got lots of stuff from Frontier. Our cup overfloweth with prizes. So make sure if you haven't bought a raffle ticket that you do that. They're for two great charities, guys. The first one is one that we've all heard quite a lot about, Special Effects. It's one of the Frontier charities and one of the ones that we love to get involved with. Their mission is to make sure that they enable anyone, whatever their physical disability, to enjoy video games, leisure technology and communication. And they're not just doing it for the sake of fun, but they're giving people a chance to participate, which means kickstarting rehabilitation, inclusion, and confidence. It's a great charity, guys. And the other one that's very close to the Lave Radio team's heart is EDS, which is probably a slightly lesser known charity. It's Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a genetic disorder in which the structures of connective tissue is abnormal due to a gene mutation, which results in abnormally fragile and hyperextensible tissue throughout the body, which can lead to a range of multi-systemic systems. And the reason it's obviously important to us is because our very own gorgeous Karen battles with that every single day. So it's a couple of great charities. Just make sure that you, and great prizes, make sure you get yourself some raffle tickets. And a success story before we sort of wrap up. Those of you that have been following the show will know that we've been sponsoring and supporting Uncle Art, Dave Lowe, on I think it's his third attempt to get his Kickstarter done. Well, as of I think it was 8 o'clock this morning, I can say that they actually crossed the line and their Kickstarter was successful. So a big round of applause. And I think as a special, oh my ears, a special treat, we should have the man himself, Dave Lowe, on the phone. See if the wonders of modern technology work. Hello, Dave, are you there?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello. Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can just hear you now, yeah.
Excellent
yeah.
Stuff. Well, Dave, how are you feeling this morning, sir?
Yeah, brilliant. Woke up this morning, saw it had got there. I mean, that's fantastic. So thanks to everyone there. Brilliant. Couldn't have done it without you, really. It's amazing. So thanks for all the support to everyone who's backed it, and especially my two daughters who have pushed it like a clappers.
Fantastic job, Dave. What bottle of champagne are you currently drinking? Is it your first, second, third, or fourth?
We got in really late last night, like 5 o'clock, so we only just got up, so I haven't looked. But there is one in it's coming out soon.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, what's next? So, what's the first thing that you hit your Kickstarter? What's the first thing that has to go into production? What's the next couple of weeks looking like for you?
The first thing I'm going to do sounds a bit odd, but the first thing I'm going to do is move the piano in the studio because it's constantly in my way, and I'm going to move it into a different part of the studio. It does my brain in where it is, so that's my first job. Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, Kickstarters are notoriously an up and down affair. How have you felt that this one's gone? What's made it different to the ones that weren't quite as successful, the last two?
Yeah, I mean, they're a real roller coaster, aren't they? I think just the support of the people who had backed before, they all came back virtually, and then we got 100 new backers, I think, just yesterday. And that really, I could see that was just making a huge difference. You know, the people who have done interviews and magazines and interviews and all that stuff for us just made it work. I mean, without all that, you can't do it. You really need the support of people like yourself at LaveCon, Retro Gamer magazine, all that stuff. Without that, I don't know how you do it.
Well, you say you don't know how we do it. I honestly don't know how your heart copes with these sort of Kickstarters, because it's an emotional roller coaster for us guys following it. What it must be like for you sitting at home watching the pledges come in and seeing yourself get closer and closer, and then wondering whether you're going to get over the line. I don't envy you.
It's just pretty grim, actually, to be honest. But then it's perfect when it funds. Excellent, because now I'm really looking forward to just getting on with it. You know, we do it for so long, and now we can. It's excellent.
Yeah, absolutely, and certainly, from everybody here at LaveCon, a massive congratulations, and we can't wait to see it, Dave. You have a great day today, mate, and make sure you do drink copious amounts of champagne. You deserve it. Thanks very much, Dave.
Thanks for that. Okay, bye.
Take care, bye. Excellent. Round of applause again for Uncle Art. Right, I think that's it for the welcome, guys. Again, thank you so much for your support yesterday. Thank you for sort of getting involved and being positive and being supportive of everybody. We're here until 6 o'clock. We are doing a couple of extra things. The Lave Radio crew are going to take the Artemis ship out for the last run of the day. We're hoping to stream that here onto the big screen as well.
Oh, God. You didn't tell me we were streaming it.
Well, that's the plan.
You're in engineering, right? Yeah.
I'm in engineering. You're sitting in the captain seat. I'm not being stupid enough to go captain on that one. Not a chance. So if you are hanging around, it'll be a great thing to check out. And of course, the raffle will be closed at the end of the day. Grant, abracadabra. Still time to get a few entries in.
It is literally just closing, isn't it?
Are we closed?
Just about. Well, if you write them on paper, I can probably still include them right up to.
Okay. So
what you also have is you've got Darren is now doing a talk on procedural generation in the Rowan room. So anybody that was in the roguelike talk earlier yesterday, it was fantastic, and he did mention that he was going to talk a little bit more about roguelikes in the next talk. It's in the Rowan room, and it is just about to start.
Excellent. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day today, and we'll catch you at the wrap-up. Thank you very much.
Take care.